is a Tuesday morning. Oh, my fingers are freezing. The last few days have been so cold. The sun is out, which is really nice. And Chippy usually just sits, I'm just in the front room. He usually sits just here on the window, and he's disappeared. I think he's probably gone downstairs. I think my parents have the heater on already. I am ready for the day. I'm actually going to go to my friend Diana's house for the day. Sort of, I guess, in celebration a little bit of her birthday. It was her birthday a couple of days ago. And we also actually haven't seen each other in months. So we've finally got a day that we're catching up. I'm wearing my jagged jumper that my friend Annetta got me. I love this purple. It's so nice. Literally, I'm just wearing like a comfy track set because we're just going to sit around chit-chatting. I will bring you guys along to show you guys Charlie, but as I always say, literally we just sit there chit-chat, so it's like there's nothing really to record. But if anything exciting happens, I will let you guys know. Unfortunately, her gift did not arrive on time. I ordered about 2 weeks ago from a small business, and I think sometimes when you order from small like online businesses, they probably take longer because they don't get as many orders, perhaps. I don't know. I think their postal type system thing must be a bit slower than other people, like big companies that probably have like some sort of contract that they get stuff delivered quite quickly, because I have gotten some stuff after that date and that stuff has already been delivered. So luckily I've got a few like snacks and things that I got for her from the US. Which I know was 6 weeks ago now since I've been back, so I'm not going empty-handed, and then we'll just have to catch up again, so I'll give her a gift and I'll show it to you guys when it does come in. Apart from that, I am in here because I was just getting stuff ready. I washed like some towels and stuff, so I'm going to put them out here so the sun hits this room so they can dry whilst I'm away, and then we're going to head on out the door. So I jumped in my car to actually leave, and I got a message when it was from Australia Post to say that my parcel was arriving today. And now I'm like, I'm going to wait because it did say it should come hopefully by 12. And I did tell Diana I'll be at her house at 11:30. So I'm just going to let her know that I'll be a bit later instead. Because, you know, if it's coming today, I may as well take it today because, you know, that way it's close to her birthday, which I like. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it comes a little bit earlier than that. It is now 11 o'clock. And I'm hoping it's going to come any moment now. But whilst we're waiting, I figured we will... I've got a couple of empties that I need to throw out. I've got heaps more of the regular empties. This is just some makeup ones. And I thought before I throw them out, I'm just going to share them with you guys. They're all the same. This is my MCO Beauty eyebrow pencil. That's my favorite one that I like. It's called the Instant Brows. I was going to say, because I use it so much, it's all like come off, but I get it in the light medium. I usually, when they're on sale, I usually get like a whole bunch of them because they're just my favorite. I just find them so easy to use. I'm currently using the e.l.f. one that I got from overseas, but I still think this one is my favorite. Well, I don't think, I know it's my favorite. Also from MCO Beauty, I had this eyebrow setter or whatever it is. It's called Magic Brows. This is in medium brown. I feel like it's a little bit runnier than what I personally like. I'm currently using, so I had gotten a different MCO Beauty with the like eyebrow on one side, and then it had the, oh my gosh, why when I speak to you guys, my mind just goes blank. I tend to like the color on that one. This one has a tiny little spoolie, and I don't know, I wouldn't repurchase it again. I got quite a few things that I guess I was on a roll trying out MCO Beauty stuff. This mascara, I actually did like it. It is the Fat Lash, and it looks like that. I liked it. I feel like it did the job, especially if I'm going to put like lashes like I normally do. I've been finding a lot of mascaras have been working. This Extend Lash, I end up really liking. I feel like when I started it, I wasn't too fond of it. And in the end, I used it like to the very end when there was like absolutely none left. So I probably would repurchase that one again. Oh, this is an eyeliner that, I don't even know the brand. Heroin Make. I wouldn't be repurchasing that again. The Miracle Flawless Skin Foundation from MCO Beauty. Not for me, I will say. It's nice to try out, and I think people perhaps with like younger, more supple skin, that would work well for you. Me having a lot of pores on my face and wrinkles and stuff, I just didn't like it. The good old Double Wear Estee Lauder, the best foundation ever. I'm currently using another one. Actually, today I'm not using the Estee Lauder. I'm using the Maybelline one, but nothing beats the Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder Sumptuous Rebel Mascara. I liked it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. I just don't feel like it went like wow. to my eyelashes. And then this Emco Beauty bronzer, which as you can see I've hit pan and used it. I really liked it, so I would repurchase it. Bronzer wise, I'm currently just using little like sampley ones that I've had in the past, like little, you know, little ones that you can travel with. But I'm just trying to use up a lot of makeup that I already have until I can purchase some new stuff, because I figure I just keep collecting and I don't want to have to collect stuff and then you don't want to throw it out because it's not finished. But then, like they say, it still has an expiry date, and a lot of us don't like to throw things out because they're not completely finished. Okay, the parcel has arrived. Great timing. I literally just sent Diana a text saying, oh, I'm gonna be late waiting for the postman. And then I heard him beep because he comes on his little motorbike. He's a really good postman. He actually like beeps to us to come out to get the stuff. He's not, you know, like back, I feel like not so long ago, they never delivered stuff. They would just like make you go get it from the post office. So let's just open up, unless it's like completely wrapped where I'll feel bad opening it. I won't show you guys, but seeing as it's only in like this delivery paper, I got it from Botanical H2O. It is a small business. You can find them on Instagram. Gave a little like booklet thingamajiggy. A bit of a thank you note comes in here, and some pictures of some of the stuff that they have. Comes in this little brown box. I feel like this color is perfect for winter now, whilst it's not, you know, my sort of color, but it's a nice winter color. And seeing as I may as well see what... Honestly, if you saw my face, I was like, it's empty, there's nothing there. And I'm like, okay, it's kind of fallen a little bit out, but oh my goodness, I was like, oh no, it's empty, what am I gonna do? Although it's a bit hard to get this to stay. This is what it looks like. It's like that evil eye, and it's in sterling silver. I'm gonna pop that back in here. And I do feel like they could do better with the packaging. Like, I get small businesses don't, like, it's a lot for them to spend, but in terms of like the box in there is lovely, but just to kind of get that to stay, back in the good old days, did you guys ever used to go, they used to like have it in like a little cotton wool type thing, so then the little pendant would like stay. I think that's still a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in a little gift bag and we're gonna head on out. Actually also got Di just this little, it's like a Biscoff mousse from the local patisserie, and I thought she would like that too. Like, I remembered because that was in the fridge. Diana's lift is in construction and people have put nice pictures up. Oh, look, even one for Di for the cats. It's pretty interesting. Hello Charlie, look where I found you. Comfortable on the bed. Hello, it's been a while. Hello. So cute. And there's Di. Is that a new table?
No.
Oh,
but there's less crap on it because...
Look at this gigantic clock. Look, I made it before 12, by the way.
I love my clock.
So today we got lunch from Zeus. We're getting Zeus Street Greek. I actually have not... I don't know if I don't think I've ever bought like from takeaway Greek food.
I say right. I'm like, where were you reading this? It's
it's
not in the receipt.
Just this little here where they've written, please rate us 5 stars, thank you. So I got chicken, char-grilled chicken, and there's some pita in here, some tzatziki there, there's some chips, and there's some halloumi chips in here. Well, hey guys, I thought I will catch you guys up while we're in the car. It's probably not the best time to catch you guys up, however, it's still fresh in my head. It's been a whole turn of events, let's just say. Last time I spoke to you guys, I was at Diana's house, and Diana and I were chit-chatting, and then my mum called me, and my mum like never calls me, and I thought I better pick up, it could be something with my dad. And she was like, oh, there's an issue with Chip, he's got a bone, looks like he's got a bone stuck in his throat, he seems really bothered by it, I don't know what to do. Now, my parents, being the older parents that they are, I don't know, they just don't think to like take him somewhere. So then I had to quickly rush home from Diana's, and I saw him and he was very distressed. Now, he had like a thin whitish bone stuck in the upper roof of his mouth, and my first thought was, thank God it's not in his airway, because that was on the way home, I'm wearing sunglasses because I was crying my eyes out. I was so distressed. And it was in the upper bit of his mouth, so thank God it wasn't his airway that was blocked, because you know, that was a whole different story. So I typed into my phone nearest animal hospital, and it literally just said Earlwood, which is like around the corner from my place, and it said animal hospital. So I quickly drove there, and they're like a bit of on a main road, so I had to park a bit further away. I grabbed Chip. I could see he had been bleeding because I've got like blood all over my jumper, I think from just trying to take it out himself. And I quickly ran in there and I said, I need help, it's an emergency, I need, you know, he's got a bone stuck. And the girl at reception said, I'm sorry, we don't do stuff like that, he needs to make an appointment. And I said, this is an emergency, I can't make an appointment for this, it's an emergency. And I said, why does it say hospital if it's not a hospital? Like I said, I typed in the word hospital, and she said, oh, you have to take him to the nearest emergency. I was just so mad, and at the time, because I think like you just want help and you want to go to the nearest place. Like, what if it really was his airway was stuck? And I said to them, don't use the word hospital in your wording, because I personally feel like that's misleading. Just call it a vet clinic, just call it like everyone else does, like a veterinary place. Don't use the word hospital, because like in human lives, when it's a hospital you can rush a human there, so I would assume in animal life you can rush an animal there. Anyways, I then grabbed him in the car, and the nearest emergency hospital place was about 20 to 25-minute drive from there. And I was like, oh my goodness. And Chippy's been distressed in the car the whole time, like shaking, trying to get it out, but he can't get his hand in there, of course. Like, he can't get his hand in his mouth, but he wouldn't let me, because I also tried myself to get my hand in there, but he just wouldn't let me. Like, he kept biting down. I think he was just so scared. And so me and my mum could, like, in the couple of minutes that I was at home, we couldn't do anything. So clearly the whole car ride home, he's trying to get it out, he's shaking, he's like, and he's just also stressing me out. So I took him to the emergency animal clinic. Thank God, they were lovely. They took him straight away because they could see he was distressed, and they had a quick little consult at the nurses, and they said, yep, they can see where the bone is stuck. And then they came out and said to me that due to him being so distressed, they're going to have to sedate him. And so then it was going to cost me, I think, about $280 for the sedation, and then another $200 and something for the doctor's visit. And you know, at the time when something like this is happening, you're like, I'll pay the world, please save my little boy. And so they took him in, and like the lady's like, that's okay, just take a seat, make yourself a coffee. I literally just got myself a glass of water because I just needed something to calm myself down. I literally sat down for 1 second, and she brought him out. She's like, you know what, we actually managed to get it out. The nurses did, like, they literally just stuck their hand and got it out, and they didn't charge me anything. They said, seeing as the vet didn't actually see him, he wasn't really a consult, they didn't charge me anything. And I was like, oh, that was so nice. Honestly, I was willing to pay anything, because he's my pride and joy. And now he's sitting here, he's calm, he's good, he's just breathing, he's back to normal. But my goodness, like, the stress that he gave me, and I suppose anyone who owns a pet would totally understand that. Literally, I was bawling my eyes out, like, and then I was like, Stanzie, hold it together, because you know when you get there to the emergency hospital, like, they're asking you all these questions, and I'm like trying to answer the questions, but I'm in tears. I'm so upset, but I was okay, thank God. I'm just so grateful for them, and so grateful that Chippy is okay. And like, it always stresses me out, because I think I just never want to leave home, because I don't want him to ever go through anything. Okay, that was the update for the day. Okay, so we're home now. I ended up getting changed into like my home clothes, because I also wanted to just spray the jumper because he had blood stains and stuff, just so then he can sit and soak a little bit. And then I realized as I was taking my jumper off that I lost one of my earrings. So it was probably at some point, because like I was trying to hold him, because when he was trying to walk, he kept trying to like do this with his mouth, because he, you know, wanted to get it out. But as I was holding him, he kept like scratching my face and scratching, and I could tell he was so distressed, because he's never been like that. Chippy's usually just so calm and mellow. He's like, he doesn't even bite or anything. And then I could just tell this was just not him. So I might find the earring, I might not, never mind. I'm just glad he's good. My mum's taking for a quick spin around the block just to like getting back into normal mode, because I know like when we got out of the car, normally he's like so jumpy and out and runs to the house. This time he was like slowly, and just he wouldn't leave my side because like he was, you know, I guess he's like a little baby, needs his mummy around. I had to cut my visit short with Diana. She did give me a birthday present that I thought we can open up together because I didn't have a chance to have a look at it and even finish our chit chat. The food that we got was delicious. Like I smashed all of it. It was very, very nice. I definitely recommend that place. Because Diana and I hadn't seen each other in ages, we had so much catching up to do, so we're gonna have to plan another get together soon. Okay, so let's have a look. I see a little bag here which interests me, but this is something actually that I did want. It is a matcha whisk. And she actually got this from T2. I don't even know where else they sell it, but I always wanted to try doing my own matcha at home. So now I'm excited because I know you're meant to use like one of these. I need to look a lot more into it. Like I've just seen people do it, but I haven't actually done it myself. So I want to get all the stuff and I want to make myself like matcha lattes and things like that, and then make my own at home. Because I do like to buy matchas out, but I'm that person who I don't really like to spend. So if I can do it at home for cheaper, that works for me. And this next bag says Ultra Beauty. So, oh, this is so cool. It's got like a Velcro. Now, I'm assuming in the bag is something beauty, but I do love this Velcro. She's got a whole bunch of stuff in here as she would. Smells nice too. Actually, hold on. I really like this bag. Okay. Now, there's a couple of things wrapped, but we've got some of these. Oh, the liquid IVs. I've heard a lot about these. Like when, you know how I watch like American YouTubers. So definitely want to try these. Strawberry electrolytes, lemon lime, and tropical punch. What's this one? Level up. Okay. And Dinah knows me well. I love these sample things. I literally, like, I actually use them. Whether I take them on a holiday or use them at home. Actually, I absolutely love the pimple patches. Pretty used the other one there. I'm pretty sure she gave me one of those, so thank you. Then we have this little something wrapped up. Let's have a look. Ooh, Marc Jacobs Daisy Drops Parfum. I love Marc Jacobs perfumes. Like, I don't know, they're my favorite. I feel like all of the Daisy scents, they all smell good. What is this? Oh, how cute is this? Look at it. It's adorable. It's a little can. Actually, what even is it? Are they these little... there's a picture here of these little things. Is that... Well, may as well open up and see what it is. Oh my goodness. That smells so good. How cute are these? I've never seen such a thing. I'm very fascinated now. I need to look into this. Is it like one little thing is a perfume? It is parfum, so they're very strong. 30 capsules. Open the fragrance capsule, squeeze and apply. You know what? This is perfect for travel. There's like 30 in here. So when you think about it, that's like a whole month's worth. Thank you. I've never seen this. This is so cool. And then we have a bigger box. Maybe I should have opened the bigger box first. But that's how it came to my hands. I see, I see. Look, actually, look what I see first. That's for Diana. It's a cat. Oh, I love this. I actually have wanted this perfume. Did I tell Diana that I wanted? Maybe I did. This perfume I have wanted. I love it because I love the star, for example. Like the little, let me open up and show you guys. The bottle is so cool, and I always like get drawn to bottles, but then when I smell them, sometimes they don't smell good. But as I said, all of the Marc Jacobs ones smell so good. I just love them. It looks, I just love this. Like, tell me this is not a me bottle with the star here. A pink shoe, pink, okay, maybe not the domino, banana, love bananas. However, look, it's got stuff on the other side. Also, the bow is adorable. Purple shoe, hello, that is so me. Let's just say the kitten is a dog. However, it's adorable. And I love the scent. Even though I'm not going anywhere, I just have to spray it. So nice. I literally... Oh, it smells so nice. I literally do need a new perfume because I'm not kidding. I'm so proud of myself that I've like pretty much used up all my perfumes. The one that I've been using at the moment is my Zara one, which is literally like seconds away from being finished. Even the one that I just got from Victoria's Secret, you know, that long one, that's about halfway gone. And the only one I actually have left is my replica one, and that is more than halfway over. So it's time for a new one. Thank you so much, Di. And when we do make the matcha, I'll bring you guys along. Hi, puppy. You feel better? You don't even want your treats. You feel better? You're not as energetic, but you're okay, puppy. You want to come sit with Mummy up here? Did you? You a good boy, Mama? You're feeling much better. Much better. Much better. Good boy.